Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and it's Look Who It Is. Welcome back to World of Horror. So, today, what are we gonna do? I'm not gonna do quick play actually, because I want to play the new characters. I'm thinking a Yumiko run, because I think it's time to start doing research for another character tier list. Because, I think it's time. Actually, you know what? Let's play Juri. Let's play Juri. Because Juri's horror meter can now be reduced, and that's like an intentional feature, so she got like massively buffed. I want to see it. I want to see it. And we'll go... obviously I don't want to go commoner, because why? That would, defeat the entire purpose of trying to rank Juri as a character. Let's go medical history. Let's go medical history. And I think what I want to do is I want to play the 3 newest characters for the next, like... I don't know, I guess like 6 episodes, like we do 2 episodes of each. I think that'll probably give me like a decent idea of how the characters play. Because here's the thing, I play this game so much, and that's not a humble brag, there's nothing to brag about there, that I can kind of like if I play a character enough, I can kind of get to the point where I'm like, yeah, they're good, yeah, they're bad. Like, there might be some, like, hyper niche thing that I don't think about, but... I guess let's just do Katu Rufu. And absolutely remember to use Discharge Summary, 100%. So, we've got Seconds, we've got Strength, we've got Dexterity, we've got Charisma, so... Light Source is the maybe. Strength, Dex, and Charisma are kind of some hard asks on Juri, but we do have a Dexterity perk. Okay, so everything but Knowledge, which is kind of a shame, because Knowledge is probably the easiest thing to do on Juri, and that's probably what you want to lean towards if you can. Just get like a HDF Ritual Dagger, Small Candle, something like that. Scalpel maybe even, and just try to like run it down, but we don't have a knowledge check, so we don't want to we want to increase our knowledge, but do we want to increase our knowledge that much? Now, History Club is a big ask for Juri because you're spending a lot of the horror meter, but now that the horror meter gets reduced, maybe we'll be okay. So when you're playing Juri, the #1 most important thing is do the shortest mysteries first, and dodge Doom as much as humanly possible, okay? Like, I know that might sound like a little gobsmacking, but... Because, how do you die in this game? What's one of the 3 main ways to die is to Doom. But for Juri, she basically... Doom is, like, way worse on Juri. Like, Doom is way worse. So I think picking short mysteries immediately is way better than doing like an optimal route. Because Bulletin, if I was playing any other character, I'd do Bulletin first. But Bulletin is like one of the longer mysteries in the game. So we have 3 pretty short mysteries here. I think you go Sailors, and I think you go... Yeah, I think you go Sailors. I think that's pretty locked in, so... We have to be very careful with the horror meter right here. I think you just get cursed twice, and you just hope it's not a Doom curse. Me waking up in the morning? Real. I don't know why. Whenever I wake up in the morning, it's just like I have no energy. And I'm just like, oh. Like, don't get me wrong, waking up is awesome. One of the best parts of the day. But, like, it's also the slowest part of the day, in my opinion. Oh, we never got the, Another thing, don't ever forget your 5 free EXP. That's gonna cost us. But, like, I don't know. Like, whenever I wake up, I feel like I need to wake up, like, an hour earlier than when I actually have to. Because I always just, like... Oh, it just sucks. Like, you just feel like you're booting up in the morning, if that makes sense. Is this why people drink coffee? Probably. But, there's an image I really like of, like, a human hand, and the caption over the human hand is friend trying to talk to me, or friend saying good morning, and then there's this, like, tiny little kitten, and then the caption over the kitten says me processing the trauma of waking up. Oh, that's a great one. That's a certified classic image. So we gotta go get a weapon of some sort. And I mean, I guess I'll just buy whatever I see first, really. I'm not a big fan of the Carpenter Hammer, but you really can't push the envelope here on Juri, you know? Honestly, we don't need this. We don't need a dangerous downtown in our lives, you know? Why don't we go for a safe or a lower threat level downtown? Well, I'm glad I did that, because I would have to. I would indeed have to do this. We can just buy a coffee, a green tea. That was just a misclick. That genuinely is so bad. Oh my god, look at that. Katu Rufu moment, the 1-2 punch. I don't think Katu Rufu is as game-ending as it normally would be, because, you know, we do get that doom reduction at the end of every mystery. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're prepping every attack anyways, so I'm just gonna use this, and we're gonna discard 1 bandage. That sounds pretty good to me. And we got a light source, look at that! The torch is bad, don't get me wrong, we're not gonna use it as a weapon. Ooh. See, look at that, 4% on the horror meter already. You really do hate to see that. But honestly, it's not, like, over, you know? Like, it should just be fine. This is awful. No way, no way. That's 6% on the horror meter if we get hit by this thing once. But it's 10% on the horror meter if we... Oh, no. Yeah. If we get hit twice... Because look at our block here, you know? That's bad. Okay, yeah, you gotta run. It's unfortunate, but you gotta run. You just gotta take the 50 on the horror meter there. And then you gotta just kind of live your life. That was the first enemy, by the way. And it does not bode well, and you're thinking to yourself, Web, you had a 30% chance to hit that lad. Why on earth did you take this? Well, the reason why, and it really is quite so shrimple, okay? The reason why is that if we get up against a stamina enemy, and maybe this is a specifically bad thing on Juri, because if we get up against a reason enemy on Katu Rufu, this is like, we're in agony, right? But we get up against an enemy... Ooh, we could get the side quest here, actually. Yeah, let's do that, let's get thorough investigation, just to go even further beyond. But, so, hear me out here, right? If we get into combat with a stamina enemy, we can just kill him. We can just kill him. We don't have to worry about it. We can just kill him. Now, we get into combat with a sanity enemy, then we're in pain. Then we're in agony. I don't really want to take this, like, at all, because it's not helpful. So I guess we'll just keep pumping up our stats. And this is one of the things that's really good about Juri as a character, is she does just kind of, like, scale really, really well with stats. Because we're already level 3, we're on the second mystery. This is a guy that you can fight to the death. And feel absolutely fantastic about. I am gonna see if we can't get super cheeky here. Ah. No. We could do a 70% chance, but you miss this, you basically lose the game. How greedy do we want to be? I have to throw something if we miss this. We don't miss these? That's based. That's incredible, actually. That's really good. And so you're seeing something like this, and it's like, it's not that bad. Second enemy obsessed man, that was really good. So, I guess we just discard the... No, we'll wait until we sit on the floor. Wait until we sit on the floor. Just as, like, a little treat. You gotta... If you can take 15 EXP. If you can take 15 EXP as Juri, you gotta. But, like, just do these mysteries that are, like, quick as possible. I actually might keep this over the... I might regret this. But let's keep the Cursed Doll. Because that actually can be really helpful. Now, we don't actually have to get ending A here for thorough investigation, I'm fairly certain. I'm gonna do it anyways, because this item literally does nothing. It would be so cool. I've said this every time we've done this. It would be so cool if this item had a use outside of this mystery. So it's like, you could actually choose. You could actually, like, choose, you know? That would be really cool. Escapee is really good, don't get me wrong. And that +2 dexterity kind of hits. I kind of want to take art knowledge, though, you know? I kind of just want to just kind of keep scaling passively. Because our horror meter is in a really good spot right now. We're at 50% on Mystery 3. We can level up several more times quite easily. We're about to level up right now, even. Honestly, we've got a... Honestly, the school's safe. We're hoping it's Timeline B, don't get me wrong, but we got 2 weapons to throw, and we've got a Cursed Doll at max stamina. This run's going fantastic. Obviously, you know, you're not gonna have the Cursed Doll in every run. Your Juri run's not gonna go too well every single time, but, like, this is really grand. This is a really grand, like, run right now. I can't really complain at all. And it's my homeboy, too? It's the guy? My boy! He is here. I will slam the door on you, brother. You deserve it. You've been working up your courage to cling onto the edge of that door frame. I mean, look at this, 56% horror meter. Like, listen, when you're playing Juri, this number is irrelevant. Like, if you have to worry about Doom as Juri, you have colossally screwed up. The only thing that you care about as Juri is the horror meter, because you want to level up as many times as you can. And you're looking at something like this, and you're like, kinda feeling pretty decent about it. We can do a 80% chance to hit for 6 damage. You gotta take that. You gotta take those. And then, I mean, we're not that good yet. Can we do 90-90? We can do 90-90. Even if we miss here, even if we go down to 8 or whatever. Yeah, even if we go down to 8, it's fine. Oh, and we got Timeline B! What is this? This is just, this is a Juri moment of all time. This is so good. This is unimaginably good. Can you believe this? We don't even need to go super hard here, do we? I mean, we can take an 80% chance. I mean, you miss these and you're like, yeah. But we've only taken 1 stamina damage. We can reinvest in this play. This is still the good play. And then you can just guarantee that she's dead, right? Okay, you can't. But you can get pretty Oh, never mind. You absolutely can. You can just guarantee she's dead. This is going crazy. Like, Juri is the raw power of the freaking sun right now. She's just stats. Oh my god. We don't have any neutral perks to take anymore, do we? Oh, no, we do. We do. It's, folklore studies. We don't have folklore studies. I'm gonna take... I'm so greedy here. I want to take elusive so badly. Like, escapee is something that we need. But, like, actually, though, like, I mean, okay, can we make this work? Can we pull this off? Because we're gonna go down to 50 horror meter again. Like, in a minute. It's a bow. Now, this potentially could go horribly wrong, because this could be, it's... Actually, how is it yet on the, whatchamacallit? I guess we'll see. I don't know how much damage you actually take, if it's, correct now. Let's see. How much damage are we taking here? Because originally it was like -2, right? Or at least it said it was -2. Correct. Okay, you know what? I don't care. I tried to figure it out. I was trying to pay attention. For once in my goddamn life, I was actually thinking about what World of Horror was doing. And I was like, yeah, no, totally. Absolutely. This is crazy. The fact that the horror meter is reduced every time you beat a mystery is like... I think Juri might actually be up there. Like, obviously, this is a really good run. We've gotten really good RNG on this run. But, like, oh my god. Like, we have a pretty bad old god for Juri. Like, Katu-Rufu, every time you take reason damage, your horror meter gets increased. That's horrible. But yet, here we are. Level 6. Oh my god. Like, what is this? This is crazy. And don't get me wrong, I'm here for it. Juri's a great character. Juri's a really thematically interesting character. But, like, Juri good? Juri high tier? Okay, now this is where it gets a little hard, right? Because these two mysteries are... I mean, this mystery is long, and this mystery has a boss fight. And this boss fight is a pain in the ass. I think we just keep going, though. Because here's the thing, we're going to level up during this mystery, right? We're going to be level 7 or level 8 before we get to Akamanto. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That's crazy! Now, admittedly, again, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Never light the candles in this situation. When you have Katurufu, that'd be 8 horror meter. Oh my god. Like, yeah, sure, 20 EXP, but you don't wanna do that to yourself, honestly. Like, you definitely do not want to do that to yourself. We can go to the forest twice. We don't have roads closed, do we? This run is so weird. You gotta take stamina damage when you can, or just roll. I forgot our stats are so good. Like, our stats are so good. It's like, I almost... Do I want to go to Charisma? Like, no, I think at this point, you take... Oh my god, this is so greedy not taking Escapee. Not taking Escapee right now is so greedy. That's basically saying we level up again or we lose. But I don't even think it's... I don't even think we're throwing the game on this. Like, I think if we don't get to level 8, that's fine. But I think we will, because we're at 58 on the horror meter. Like, what the hell is happening? This is crazy. Like, this is, like, you've just got to take the options that minimize the amount of horror meter you get, which in this case is we want to take stamina damage as much as possible. Speaking of... Wait, this is always money, right? Yeah. It's always money or something truly evil or, like... Actually, is that sanity? I think that's sanity. No, wait, is it just money? I don't remember. I have the brain rot. I mean, this is bad. Like, don't get me wrong. This is classically very bad. We have to go up to 70. Oh, wait a minute. Do we? Do we? I don't think we do. I don't hear no bell. Okay, we can do 8 damage. Is the wooden bat gonna do... Oh god, this is a guaranteed kill. Oh my god. Okay, the cursed doll is nuts on Juri. Like, just for real, for real. I think you gotta do that. You gotta send them to the hospital right there. Oh, we never went back to the forest, did we? Yeah, we need to go to the forest one more time. Very important to get those notes. And I'll put the Dusty Grimoire away. We're never gonna use that. I mean, this is bad because this is Sanity and this is Doom, so it's like you just gotta get lucky on that, which we did. We rolled a 1. And you gotta switch it back too. Like, this is the part where it gets sketchy. When you get to the mysteries that are really long, even though Bulletin is a mystery that I would advocate for doing first, like, most of the time, because it's a really long mystery and you just kind of want to get it over with. Because, like, here's the thing. The longer the game goes on, the harder the enemy scale and everything like that, so... Oh my god! What the hell? So you're telling me we can either take... Sure, yeah, sure. Go for it. I don't even know what to say. Hurting other people... No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not reading that log. Absolutely not. Now, we're gonna get to level 8! Oh my god. Oh, even with that, I think we still get to level 8. I think we still get to level 8. We have to not get another vital clue. You don't decline me, fool. We just have to not take, like, an external source of doom. This is crazy. This is crazy! I think, like, okay, obviously, it's a really strong run. But, like, a lot of the fundamental stuff here... First of all, I think Juri might be very old god dependent. Because I think... But here's the thing. I was about to say because on Elzal she just loses. But, like, everybody just loses on Elzal. You know? So it's like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Alright, we're not leveling up again. We have final stretch. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you were having a better run with shorter mysteries, you could final stretch and get to level 9. I almost want to try that because we're... No way, dude. We might get to level 9 even with Escapee. But I gotta take it. I gotta take Escapee. I gotta take Escapee. It's like, What is Juri? We literally might still level up. We are 12 EXP. We are 7 EXP off of leveling up again. If we had... I mean, I don't advocate for a compass in this situation because Juri doesn't start with a weapon. But, like, this is crazy. This is nuts. We're going in. We're going in. We're killing this. We're going in. This is absolutely insane. This is insanity. We don't have any attack speed, but we're able to brace. No way. Okay, we are taking 2 to the horror meter every turn, so do keep that in mind. I don't really want to... Let's throw the wooden bat, see where we're at. So, that doesn't... Unfortunately, that doesn't get us there. We're 1 off. We can't throw the cursed doll. But here's the thing. We're gonna level up after this, and then... Oh my god, we can just rest. We can just rest. We might not even have to rest because we got a low roll. What the hell? We can take final stretch! We don't even need to rest! Whoa, what the hell? Look at that! No way, dude. No way. No way. I can't, okay. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. We can maybe get to level 10. It's possible, chat. It's possible. It's possible to get to level 10. It's possible to get to level 10. We have to get really lucky, though. We have to get really lucky, though. Okay, it's not possible. It's not possible. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You cannot... And here's the thing. We're at Final Mystery, 53% Doom. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is Juri? What is Juri? She's so strong. You cannot convince me this is not just pure, like... This is crazy. I mean, you're just done. Like, you're just done. We don't have attack speed. We do not have attack speed. Oh my god. Okay, Corpse Dust, you're useless. I'm sorry. Can you imagine getting Corpse Dust on Juri regularly? Holy shoot. This is... I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Juri might be, like, one... Like, this is crazy. This is nuts. Like, here's the thing. Your terrible, shitty accuracy does not mean anything if you just get to level 9. Like, I'm not even joking. We can rest again. We're getting an Akamanto mask after this. I could rest again. I don't even know what to say. We could have gone to the oh my god. I don't even know what to say. Like, yeah, this is crazy. We have, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What am I supposed to say? Like, oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't even, like... We just kill him next turn. We just kill him next turn, right? Well, no, we don't. We would have to throw something else, but that's nuts, man. We could, actually, no, we can curse stall it, right? Yeah, we can just curse stall it. That's fine. That's worth, because even if we get the high roll, it's still, like, overall worth it, you know? I mean, just look at this. Look at that. That's nuts, man. We don't even need... Oh, no. Okay, time skip can really ruin your day, honestly. But we got that after. We got that post-horror. What a run. What a run. Like, if Juri has any level of this consistency now... Like, obviously, it's... I was gonna say matchup dependent, because I have, like... I have absolute brain rot. But obviously, like, it's mystery dependent. Because if you get, like, a bunch of long mysteries and you don't reroll, you're screwed. But, like, there are some really short mysteries in this game. And if you get 3 of them, like, you can just have a run like that. Like, the run can just go that way. And, like, I'm not joking. If we didn't get Vital Clued, and we didn't take, whatchamacallit, Escapee, we could have gotten to level 10. And I cannot believe I'm saying we could have gotten to level 10. Like, that's insane. Like, that's crazy. Like, I want to point out that for every level that we have, including level 1, we get plus 10 accuracy, right? So we have plus 90 accuracy on this thing. We almost have We almost have 150 accuracy on the Carpenter Hammer. There's only, like, one enemy in the game that would bring us down to, like, 100, right? If we had that. But now, the only enemies that would make us have, a chance to miss them would be, like... Would it even be the Fertility Idol? Would it even be the Fertility Idol, or we just have a clean 100? It would have to be, like, together, right? It would have to be together. Because, like, together's got a clean 50, right? Or, like, one of the ghosts, if we were playing Yashiro. If we were playing Yashiro, some of the ghosts have 50 power. That's crazy. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, who cares about your chance to hit when you have plus 90 chance to hit? Like, what, huh? What on earth is this? We're taking, -3, right? Yeah, we're taking -3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Juri, when she fucking gets you, I gotta bleep that out. I gotta bleep that out. That's fine. That's fine. Juri deserves it. Juri 110% deserves it. That's crazy. And here's the thing. We were playing on Katurufu. I almost want to run. I don't have... Well, I guess I do technically have time, but I'm kind of tired. Tomorrow's episode, we're playing Juri on an easy old god, and we're seeing what happens. Because, like, that's crazy. Like, I don't even know what to say. That's nuts. It was Sailors, because we want... Oh, that was the wrong answer. My mistake. What did we do second? I thought it was, Ramen into Sailors into School Scissors. Huh. I don't even know, bro. That's crazy. We won this easily. Like, there was never any doubt. And here's the thing. Let's say the run went worse. We had a cursed doll. We had a torch we could have thrown. We had a lump of flesh. We were at max health for most of this run. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. That was... If we can consistently replicate that... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Like, that's crazy. Like, we were, like, what, level 5 or 6? Which is what, like, most characters would dream of getting to by, like, the end of, like, Mystery 2 or 3. Like, that's crazy. We got to level... We almost got to level 10. And we got Vital Clued. We got Vital Clued. And we had to use the police station and swap around Doom locations a bunch. Like, I mean, obviously on Elzal she crumbles. But everybody crumbles on Elzal. Elzal's a freaking challenge run as far as I'm concerned. Like, what on... Whoa. That's crazy. Whew. Yeah, no, I got nothing. Also, by the way, if you made it to the end of this incredible run, Luna Acid episode tomorrow. I originally said at noon, CST, but I actually changed it to 15 minutes before, because this is YouTube analytical stuff, okay? Most of you who are watching this video are around at noon, okay? And so, by uploading the video slightly before noon, what happens is the video gets uploaded and then people are notified around the time they start the browse YouTube. So there you go, look at that right there. Your boy's getting smarter about this sort of thing. But yeah, no, stay safe out there, have a good one. The character tier list, I mean, this is all just, what I want to do is actively just do research for the character tier list, like, experience the, I want to get, I mean, maybe I'll up it to, like, a sample size of 3, of, like, easy old god, hard counter old god, and Elzal, and we'll kind of see where that goes, because, like, you know, I've played the game enough that if I see those 3 things, like, I almost feel like I have to do... I feel like this one is like a hard counter, because Katurufa directly raises Doom every time you take Sanity. You take Sanity all the time. If we didn't have Katurufu, could we have gotten to 10, 11, 12 even? Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. That stuff's insane. And so I want to run, like, Juri on easy old god, hard counter old god, which I think is Katurufu, and then Elzal, who's just the worst TM. And then we'll see about moving on from Juri. Maybe we'll... Like, I feel like I need to just do multiple Juri runs in a row just to kind of get my ducks in order. So that or ducks in a row, I should say, so that I can kind of understand how Juri plays in the modern 1.01 version of Hokkaido. But yeah, no, we're done. We're out. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That was nuts. The game also said we fought 9 new enemies. This is your special comment challenge, your call to action, TM. Leave your favorite new enemy in the comments down below. My favorite new enemy were the friends that we made along the way. Bye.